I would like to show you around how this gallery was. I've been very honored and very humble to have my exhibition in this prestigious place. This is an amazing place, an amazing venue, and even amazing gallery. I came here to visit and I saw this statue right here. When I took the picture of this statue, I painted it, and then I brought the painting here. I wanted to take a picture of the painting and the statue together, and I guess they liked it so much that they signed me up for this exhibition. Welcome to my gallery. Brief introduction about me: artist, poet, writer, and whatever they said in Chinese. So I think it would be the same what says in English. This painting is of Master Xingyun, and he's the one who started this congregation. Now they have 300 temples throughout the world. Amazing person. I have read about him a little bit and love to see him sometime. I've been invited in China and Taiwan for my exhibition, so let's see that if it happens. This is the painting that I gave as a gift to the temple as my gratitude. And this is the painting of the statue that we just looked outside. This is a 1200 years old statue. This is a hand wood carved statue. I think it's from the era of the area of China and India together, because the way his posture is, the way he's sitting, because mostly the Chinese they sit very humble, but this person is sitting with very we call it raunet. So that's what it is. But this is the painting, and this is all wood carved statue, so you can see all the grains and everything of the wood that it shows, and all 3D effect of it. Now these three are from textile. Most of my paintings that you will see are related with Pakistan history. These three statues were found in northern Pakistan in textile. They're from like 2 to 4 AD. This is called fasting Buddha. When Buddha went on fasting for 47 days and thinking that he will be able to cure the humanity, but that didn't happen, so he started to preach. But this is the condition of his body was. The statue was found in 1939 in Texila. This is Julian, and if you look at it is also from Texila, and it's from 2 to 4 AD. Now, if you look at the forehead of it, there is like a hole. The reason there's a hole because they used to have a diamond in it. And then this diamond actually, there are several statues were found in Texila which had diamond, which were taken out when the English people governed that area. So a lot of diamonds were taken out, and so that's why. This right here, if you look at closely, my paintings mostly don't have texture, but it's all shading that you will see. This is also Buddha. This is all metallic. If you look at it, half-face Buddha, tranquility, and no texture involved, but all the shading. Eagle Stupa. This was found in Texila. If you look at it, some of the columns and this triangle door and stuff, if you look at it, it has Roman touch. When Alexander went to visit that area and conquer that area also. So there are several statues actually found in northern Pakistan, in Texila area, which have Roman touch and Roman statues. So a lot of touch of Roman came through that area. This was also found in northern Pakistan in Texila. If you look at the fourth section, which has like a triangle shaped corners there, they used to store Buddha's pots, pans, and clothes in it. The biggest or the largest stupa was found in northern Pakistan in Texila area, was 146 meters across. So when Buddhist people, when they prayed, they used to circle around, do tawaf around it to do their prayers. The main stupa, they said that Ashoka brought ashes with him of Buddha, and they stored his ashes in that section. These pillars of Tafram temple, they're very popular, very renowned. Priest King was found in Mohenjo-daro from Pakistan, in southern part of Pakistan. The whole city was found, Mohenjo-daro, and all the streets straight, and matter of fact, their drainage system was so amazing that a team from the United States went there to learn about it. Actually, the statue is 17.5 centimeter, 6.5 inches tall, but the painting is 40 by 30. This is 5,000 years old. This statue actually also visited United States at one point, but I don't think that he's traveling anymore. This is Shah Jahani Masjid. Shah Jahani Masjid was built by Shah Jahan, who built Taj Mahal also. Shah Jahan never visited this place. He built in 1647. This place has 100 domes. No sound system, the sound travels. It's amazing place. It's still in this excellent condition. And from 1647 to now, I've been there. It's an amazing place. The atmosphere, the ambiance and everything is just beautiful. Beautiful architecture, and all these, believe me, all these lines got me crazy, but I'm glad that I was able to do this. This is another angle of Shah Jahani Masjid. By the way, the city that is called Thatta is about 60 miles from Karachi, which is the largest city in Pakistan. And that's actually, I'm from Karachi. I came here, well, now it's 34 years that I've been here. And this right here is Badshahi Masjid. This is in Lahore, central part of Pakistan. Amazing, amazing structure. 56,000 people can pray in one time. It's huge place. When I went there, of course, I think I went in May, month of May or June. It was so hot. They had like a carpet running in the middle with water on it, because you could not even walk on the carpet if it was not wet. It was so hot, but it is an amazing place to see the fort of Lahore. This actually originally was built in 1200 of mud. And then it was destroyed, then it was rebuilt and destroyed and rebuilt and destroyed quite a few times. And this structure that, as you see, was built in 1700 and now it still exists. It has several museums inside. If you have a chance to go there, please do visit inside and go to the museum. You will find so much stuff that you will love. So much history there. This right here, these tombs, they were built by a Persian prince in Pakistan in 14th century. This is the center part of Pakistan. It is Rohtas Fort. Rohtas Fort was started to build in 1541. It was completed in 1548 by King Sher Shah Suri. This is in Jhelum, the central part of Pakistan, and it still exists. The reason I like this painting more, because pretty much every wall has different texture. So I had a really good experience painting this and showing all the aspects of it. This right here is from 6th century. It's called Bamiyan Buddha. This is from Afghanistan. Actually, it was in Afghanistan because in 2001 this was exploded by Taliban. The whole thing, if you look at it, it goes all the way across. There was another statue. This statue is 174 feet tall. And in 6th century, imagine that, what kind of work, effort, people were involved in it. Because if you look at the statue, people walking right under his feet, because it's so enormous. It's huge. It was. Actually, some of the countries, they asked them to take this from them, but they exploded it, which is a waste. Because history does not belong to any religion. History actually is there for us to learn about lots of things, about structure, about construction, about how they live or how we should live. But what we do, that we don't learn from the history. All we do, sometimes we just destroy. This is from northern Pakistan. This is Waikiki. This is Palm Desert. I had a chance to go to Cambodia about 4 years back. And this is called the Stone Face of Bayon Temple. This king actually, any monument that they built and they have a dome on top of it, all four sides they carved his face like he's watching over the city. These blocks, if you look at it, these blocks are huge. And when I was there, they were using cranes to lift them up and all that for overhauling and renovating. And I was thinking that in the 11th century, when they built this, there was no cranes, so how did they use it? And again, it reminds me of Egypt and all those monuments that they have built over the years, that we think, how was it possible for people to build that? Right here, this is a Tawfram temple. These trees are huge. This temple also from 11th century. And if you look at it, all these roots, just like the root on top, if you go on the back side of the temple, you will see a huge root going across with the wall. They have so many statues on inside, if you look at it. And in Siem Reap, Cambodia, when I was there, all these statues you will find in different temples. No statue looks same. They're all different. So much work is involved. Matter of fact, when I was in Angkor Wat, I was looking at it, one of the pillar in a corner in the back of the temple, which had carving in the back. And I was thinking, why did they carve in the back? Because nobody is going to see it. But then again, if they were not going to do it, that place was not going to be Angkor Wat. Somebody actually asked me, where did I find this place or where did I see this? And I said, well, you should look at the title. Somewhere out there. Aurora, when there's a will and repose. If you look at these two, these are at Arches National Park, Utah. This is called Balance Rock. This is 128 feet tall. This Balance Rock is an amazing place to see. These both, this is gossip, 3 gossips, and this, and the same park. They're close to each other. So many monuments and so many structures that you will see here are beautiful. There was another Balance Rock in this park, which was actually pushed by 2 Boy Scouts accidentally. That's a lighthouse in Portland, Maine. And in the bottom is Waikiki, Honolulu, Hawaii. It's called Rabbit Island. In Waikiki, there was a man, I believe Robin Johnson or something like that. He has so many rabbits, and city told him, you can't have that many rabbits in the house. So he went and left the rabbits in this island, and now they have too many rabbits. They call it Rabbit Island. This right here is in Tennessee, upside down or downside up. It's exact same thing, but just the shadow is a little darker. It's in Thousand Palms, California. This used to be a volcano, and now it is dead, and now they have parks inside. Columbia Gorge. When I was there, actually I walked in this water, not by choice, but actually they have a huge tree to cross the water, and I was recording it, and I actually fell in the water. Don't tell anybody. And then I walked in this water when the snow was melting. It was so cold, but it was very, very beautiful experience. And all these leaves on the side, so because the rain had stopped, and all these leaves, they had like drips of water. It's all shimmering. And at that time, I did say a stanza that "Mausam badle, to namdida hone lagte hain. Barish hote hi sab patte rone lagte hain." This painting, the life. And this one right here is called Chief of Kandy, from Sri Lanka. It's from 1810. They used to wrap 40 yards of cloth around them to make look big because they were the chief. They used to be barefoot all the time. The actual statue is about this big, and it's in LACMA, Los Angeles County Museum of Arts. A beautiful statue. I actually saw the statue about 2 weeks after I painted this painting. Besides historical, I also try to paint some and show some poverty throughout the world. So you will see some of the paintings. As you see this brother, sister, they are, if you look at the sister has shoes, but brother doesn't. So it tells about the care of brother for sister. And if you look at that one tear, and if you look closely, even closely, if you look at the tear, it looks so real. And I'm so glad that I was able to capture that. This is from Afghanistan. This girl actually grew up instantly because now she has to raise her own brother. She wants to get out. Now this can actually translate into a lot of things that we want to get out, but we can't. Eastern Beauty. This is waterfall from Nesso, Italy, reaching for stars, and the curious one. If you look at it, I call it Angry Bird. I used to have parrot like this, and he used to get upset just like that. And then we have eagle, red bill. This is from Hawaii. Right here, few horses, Golden Beauty, and Born Free. And these two paintings are just from my imagination, Serenity and Time Traveler. And you actually can go in. If you go, it will look like that you were traveling in. This one is Nefertiti. She was one of the most beautiful women and powerful women of Egypt. At one point, she also governed Egypt for a while. She was married to King Tut's father, and amazing woman. This is King Tut, and the reason King Tut is so popular and so renowned because of this area, because all of his stuff was found in these areas of Giza pyramids. So this is my exhibition. I hope you guys enjoyed it.